Hey, what's going on now? I come on here and I just say my piece because I don't have so many conversations with so-called Black Lives Matter movements and what have you. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not here to talk about Black Lives Matter because every single day, every single day we seeing this shit in the news over and over. All right. And even as I'm recording this shit, it'll soon blow up about the 18-year-old, I wanted to say child, literally, 18-year-old male just shot because he stole a Jaguar. And they already concocting the goddamn story saying that they heard some shots. And miraculously, the fatal shot in the back, that particular officer's body camera miraculously ass nigga didn't capture shit. Everybody else camera was working except for this officer here. So you know what, man? You if now see you have to really know me, all right? And so let me just go ahead and give a clarification because people, they know me, but all right. So let me just help you out with that. Cause see, friendship, kicking it, chilling, having fun, that's one thing. But what I stand for and what I believe in, that's a totally different thing. I'm a Gemini. So it's two people you're talking to at the same time. All right. So you look at this world from a different perspective. Now, personally, I know the United States don't give a fuck about me. All right, now let me say that again for the slow. The United States don't give a fuck about you, but yet you feel they do. Now, I'm not going to sit here and dive into that. I'll let you figure that out in your own time. Because a lot of y'all walk around here brainwashed, thinking that the United States give a fuck about you. What you need to do is take your ass down there and talk to one of them veterans that they promised when they went to war that they was going to give them every bell and whistle when they got back home. But see, the United States failed to realize that they was banking on the fact that those soldiers weren't gonna come back home. That's the sad part. Just like the shit they was doing in the 1960s when they had those subliminal fucking commercials on TV with the Statue of Liberty and the flag and they had the little subliminal messages and shit telling you don't question the government. I don't give a fuck about you or the government. Just like y'all sent, you know, Obama, your boy, sent $400 million overseas to free some hostages, or as they say it, they got to put the spin on it, to pay some retribution for some shit that happened in 1979 and 69. Where is the 400 million for African Americans for slavery, nigga? Where's our 40 acres and the mule? It's amazing how y'all shipping that shit over there in the dead of night on an unnamed plane and shit. It's amazing how y'all ship all that goddamn rats. I'm sorry, chicken from China, and you ship it over here to the United States and you feed it to the United States uh, public, and you call that shit chicken. It's also amazing how you genetically modify a few foods and shit. Man-made mosquitoes to carry Zika. Let me just express that real quick, all right? Every year, y'all motherfuckers come up with some man-made disease, from mad cow disease to West Nile virus to um, Ebola. Now it's Zika. You still haven't figured out HIV and AIDS. I mean, I'm dying to see what the fuck y'all gonna do next year and the next year. I mean, I'm sitting here like literally like waiting like in anticipation of what the fuck y'all gonna have the news media broadcast as this rare ass disease that was thought to be eradicated, but miraculously this motherfucker just showed up in this year. That's what the fuck I'm waiting on in the next year, and the next year. But see, the United States, y'all don't fool me, nigga. So I don't really give a fuck about what you do. Just like that shit y'all signed that I seen, cause see, I get shit through the scanners, motherfucker. Uh, that it's almost it is genocide, but it is with a martial law undertone where the United States approves violence in urban areas, stage the shit, pay for the shit, watch the shit happen, and then quickly blame it on other situations to create fear. And y'all signed that shit. So I know what's real good. I know where I stand. That's why my love and my passion that I feel, my sorrow, is not sorrow. It's why I wasn't there with her. She needed a man to be right there. Put the son in the room. Let's get ready to go to war with these motherfuckers. That's what she needed. So so my love for Korryn Gaines, for that passion that she had, and she was young. She was just 23. I haven't met a woman from, like, if we talking relationship wise, on that level. Family either, for that matter. On that level. Not y'all ain't on that level. See, we caught up in reality TV and thoughts and simps and all this shit. You know, having kids, having a lot of kids, but if something happened, no life insurance, so you got to get a fund go me shit, all that dumb shit. A lot of kids, yet you're a cashier at Burger King. Whatever. I'm not gonna do that one. I'm not gonna go down that trip. I'm gonna let you have that one. Do you? That shit I seen right there, that's real. I haven't seen it. That's real. That's realer than any female rapper rapping about what the fuck she gonna do. No, you rapping about what the fuck you gonna do. She did it. She was real with it. Y'all ain't real with it. Some of you rapping ass niggas ain't real with it either, like that. Y'all ain't doing it like that. And some of y'all females walking around here, as soon as y'all get mad at somebody, y'all arguing and cussing and yelling and shit. That's different. That's not what she was doing. She's on that other shit. Y'all just getting mad and angry and shit for no reason and trying to get seen and heard. But y'all ain't on that level right there. I, Somebody asked me, have I met a female on that level? No, I haven't. Have I got no? What I have met, I met some pussy. All right, drink, smoke, fuck, is what I met, or is what I'm meeting. I haven't met a female that can do that shit that I just aforementioned and show me some real shit like that. Where you know what? I take that back. I take that back, because I did meet a female. I did meet her, but she wasn't from this state. She was going to some old fancy ass school, one of them old prestigious ass schools. Yet she smoked weed, she drank, but even when she was damn near drunk and shit, she still was kicking that real knowledge. Now, yeah, she was cute and sexy and shit, but I can whatever, cause that don't give a fuck. That just in and out. But what the fuck made me goddamn look at her even more like, okay, yeah, she is cute. But what really goddamn made me want to holler at her was when she kept kicking that real shit, even though she was hot. And that shit right there is priceless. That's the shit that a guy want. A female that's gonna be ride or die. Like, yeah, we can watch reality TV, but I know that shit fake. Them bitches on that script shit. Reality TV is what you just seen with Korryn Gaines and Sandra Bland. These women is passionate, deep women. And you see how they just, some officer ass motherfucker came out and said that he staged, cooked the books or whatever the fuck he did in Sandra Bland's case. And I already know Hollywood gonna come and knock on the door and try to do a movie of Korryn Gaines, just like they did Fruitvale Station. All you millennials, go get your Googling on. Go Google Fruitvale Station. Because Fruitvale Station just happened in Chicago with this guy that's breaking news now. That just got shot because he stole a damn Jaguar. Y'all officers act like y'all can't shoot no tires out. Miraculously, you got body cameras on, but they just all of a sudden stop working as you shooting. Look, man, y'all don't fool me though. All right, y'all don't fool me. I mean, y'all cops tough as hell in the United States, but scary as hell to sign up for the army. If y'all that goddamn tough on these streets, let me clarify that on these Native American streets, cause y'all forget that y'all stole this motherfucker from the Indians, nigga. So get your cracker jack ass and go join the army with that shit, because the army needs y'all motherfuckers. Because that shit that y'all call yourself in, y'all ain't gonna defeat no terror, nigga. How you gonna defeat somebody that's willing to put a bomb on themselves and blow himself and your ass up? How the fuck you gonna defeat that? Y'all keep talking about we gonna do ISIS in. How, nigga? How? Y'all keep talking about the United States Army is the best army, nigga. Your army is half the size of Turkey, nigga. So how the fuck you gonna compete with North Korea and Russia when you got an army about the size of Turkey? And Turkey ain't, nigga, come on. I'm gonna let you keep having them dreams. You ain't even on China level. And I don't understand why the fuck China ain't, they waking up, but they need to wake up. Cause everything in the United States, everything in your goddamn house right now is made in China. You don't believe me? Go pick up some shit. Whatever. Random shit in your house. Go pick it up and look on the back of it, front of it, side of it. It's gonna be made in motherfucking China. Even the clothes you probably got on right now. Look, man, I'm giving a shout out to Korean games, man. I haven't met no female with it like that. They ain't doing it like that. And that passion, that I gravitates to that, cause that's real to me. But you have to have a certain lifestyle. Hell, I grew up poor in the city of Atlanta when they had Perry Homes, John Hope Homes. I lived in homeless shelters. Hell, I slept in empty apartments and shit. So my shit and my thinking ability is a lot more goddamn deeper than the next motherfucker, because you ain't lived through this shit right here. So I can goddamn relate. I wish I was there with her, because she needed that real soldier right there to protect the son, put the son in the room, and let's go do this shit. The outcome, it is what it is. Because biblically speaking, for those that read the Bible, the mission has been accomplished. Create life, give on life. It's why you're here. But y'all caught up in the reality TV and shit. So fine. They told me Black Lives Matter. Their group, they said they got it in. But fine, we was there marching in your face. I confronted you with the shit. Because if a Black Lives Matter, you need to go in every inner city and you need to make sure you talking about black on black crime too. Don't just bring your ass out when you have white against black crime. Because we're going to automatically do that shit. We're going to do it every time it happens. Because we've been doing it since slavery. That's automatic. The media is going to sensationalize that shit. Why? Because it gets them ratings. That's why that goddamn Chicago shit that just happened is on the news now. Why? Because white officer shoots black guy. But what about all the black on black crime that go on in this motherfucker that don't get reported? What about all the Hispanic people that die and don't get reported? Mexicans, Asians, Latinas, Filipino Americans, Native Americans that we just seen to forget the fuck about. Muslim Americans and shit. All lives matter, even disenfranchised whites, if you will. Shit, all lives matter. But when you talk about passion, everybody criticizing Korean Gaines for telling her son to stand up and fight. That shit is passion to me. I I look at that shit. When I hear her saying it to her son, I take that shit in like a son. I'm listening like a guy, like a 5-year-old. I'm sitting there listening. Like she my mama telling me to rise the fuck up. But y'all don't get it though. Y'all think this country give a fuck about y'all. Y'all keep watching the goddamn reality TV and shit. I got much respect for her. I wish I was right there. But y'all ain't on that shit. Fuck Black Lives Matter, nigga.